We also need to do a little bit more work on the setup because we have the same challenge, which is we don't want to just add a load of wind farms somewhere in the network, lead to that part of the network having a load of extra generation, and then that causing overloads on the lines and us tripping the lines because they're overloaded because we never did any network reinforcement that we should have done. So we need to add some of that steps in as well. So we take our inputs, we've got our data, we've got our wind, we've got our FFR. We're just going to assume for this, FFR is fast frequency response. I'm going to assume that that is just evenly distributed across the whole network. You can do a study where you move it around and see what effect it has. It has a small effect, but for this, it's just evenly spread. We then make sure our system is N-1 secure. So yeah, N-1 secure. So we run an N-1 security constrained OPF to make sure that our system can cope with any N-1 on the system without being overloaded. If it fails that, we then do some basic transmission expansion planning. We are not transmission expansion planners, so we basically just look at which lines get overloaded. We then assess them based on how long they are, and we upgrade whichever one would be the cheapest one to upgrade, so typically the shortest. So we come up with the cheapest possible solution to get rid of our overload problem and to make our system N-1 secure again. So it's like, it is not a perfect optimized way to do it, but it is a broadly representative way that leaves us with a system which is N-1 secure, which is what we want. We then size the frequency containment service. So then we look at it and we go, okay, what's the largest infeed in the system? I'm going to disconnect that. I'm going to see how the frequency is going to drop. I'm going to add enough frequency containment to make sure that that frequency comes back up to where it needs to be. After that, we run the cascade and then we do the actual outputs. So these bits, the same as what I was